All right, so you ready for another cooking video? I know it's been a while, and I just posted one the other night, or the other morning, that I made the other night. But this one is a healthy dessert treat, and I like to enjoy those every once in a while. So let's walk back into the kitchen here, and I'll get myself set in place. So I'm gonna make a chocolate mousse. Very simple, very healthy. And let me show you the ingredients. I'm going to use, it's actually a chocolate avocado mousse. Very healthy. So it doesn't have all the toxic, highly processed sugars and other ingredients that come in chocolate mousse. The number one main ingredient, obviously, is an avocado. So it's an avocado chocolate mousse. So avocado, beautiful, not too ripe and not too hard. And then I have organic, raw, pure honey, just regular honey. You can get that at any farmer's market. I've also used, I'm using organic cocoa powder. Okay, organic cocoa powder, which is in itself is a superfood. And then I'm going to use some heavy organic heavy coconut cream. I really like this brand. It's called Let's Do Organic brand. See that? You can find it at Mother's Market, maybe Sprouts, but I always get it at Mother's Market. It's a great dairy alternative as well. I like to use it in my coffee when I have an organic coffee treat, and I make my version of a bulletproof coffee. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of water, and then I'm gonna top it with some beautiful raspberries, organic raspberries, and then some amazing organic walnuts. So let me angle the camera, and this is going to be really easy because I'm actually using my food processor. See? My Cuisinart food processor. It's not turned on yet. It's not engaged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to angle the camera that way so you can watch me as I fill it up here with all the ingredients. Okay, so first of all, let's get this stuff out of the way. I'm done with the cocoa powder, so I'll put that away because I've already measured it out in a little bowl here. Okay, and if you are interested in this ingredient and this recipe, you can always send me a message, a private message on Facebook, and I'll get it for you. Okay, so first of all, the avocado. So here's what I do. Take the avocado carefully in my hand and a nice chef's knife, and I slowly and carefully take the blade through the center, and I rotate it in my hand slowly and carefully because I don't want to cut myself and I don't want you to cut yourself. And then I take it and I just twist it like so and split it apart. Look at that beautiful avocado. You like my avocados? So there you go. And then to take the pit out, or the seed, I just carefully smack the knife in there like that, and then I twist that too. See? And it just pops right out. And then I kind of just either fling it in the compost bin, which I'm going to do right now. So, yeah. Or I put it off to the side. And then, to make it easy as well, without getting too complicated, you just take a spoon and you stick it in one side, and then you scoop it all the way around like that, and then you plop the whole thing. See that nice, let me bring it back out here. See how nicely that came out on the spoon? So I'll do it with the other one here. Stick the spoon in, actually, get some of that extra avocado off. You stick the spoon in at the biggest end, it's easier, and then you try to get the complete surface of the bottom of the skin, and you just scoop all the way around like this. And if you're careful, you could take the whole thing out like that, see? There you go. And then just scoop it in there. This is a whole avocado. And it's actually beautiful, beautiful ripeness consistency. It's not too soft and not too hard. And then I'm going to add approximately 1 tablespoon of honey, and I'm just gonna kind of wing it with my so let me angle this up a little bit more. I'm gonna wing it with based on my experience in the kitchen. I'm not gonna use a measuring spoon. So about a tablespoon. That's probably about a tablespoon. And see how I twisted the jar? That way you don't have a bunch of stuff dripping all over the place. There. So that's the honey, and that was about a tablespoon. And then I'm going to add the 3 tablespoons of superfood, plant superfood, organic cocoa powder. And just sprinkle it in like that. Okay. And then some stayed inside the little bowl, so I'm going to just use a spatula to kind of scrape that out. Don't want to waste any of that precious, yummy goodness. Awesome cocoa powder. And then the next ingredient is the organic heavy whipping cream, right? Remember that one? Which I'd already measured out into a cup. And the recipe also calls for some water. So there's 8 tablespoons of coconut cream, which is about a half a cup. And then I added to this 2 tablespoons of pure clean water. So I'm going to use my spatula to scrape that out because I don't want to waste that either. I love coconut and coconut cream and coconut products. Okay, so there's that. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Stick it over here in the sink and give it a quick rinse. Right. And then basically that's it. 1 avocado, 1 tablespoon of honey, 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of water, and everything is organic. And all you have to do is just stick it in a food processor, or if you have a magic bullet. I do, but I wanted to make a little more, so for leftovers. And then I engage my food processor, put the lid on, and then I'm just going to push the button and start whipping it. It's going to blend all by itself. And you can see it blending. You can see the green pieces of avocado floating around in there, which is all right because I'm going to stop it in a second and I'm going to give it a quick stir with the spatula just to get anything that's stuck on the side off. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off now. And then I'm going to, see the lid has a little bit of stuff on the side. I'm going to kind of scrape it out a little bit and just add it to the bowl. So nothing gets left behind and it gets mixed up evenly. And see how I'm scraping the sides? What I'm doing, I'm scraping the sides of the stuff that got stuck on top. I'm pushing it down into the bowl. Oh my gosh, it smells great already. And then I'm going to run it again. Maybe a little longer this time. All right, here goes. Okay. I may have to do it one more time. That's okay, I'm not in a hurry. Okay, let me see what's left. Okay, good, that's nice. Okay, so let's say 2 times in the food processor. It smells so rich and it's nice and creamy. Remember, this is an avocado chocolate mousse. Very, very healthy for you. So let me just run it one more time. Not very long. Get some of this off and dump it back in the bowl. All right. And then I'll do a taste test to see if it needs a little more honey. Okay, here goes. Okay, I did a taste test off the spatula. I didn't lick it, I used my finger. But anyway, and I can tell it does need a little bit more honey, because remember, the chocolate cacao is very bitter. And obviously the avocado is savory, it's not sweet. So it does need just a little more honey. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drizzle some here to the top. See that top? I'm going to drizzle just a little bit right here. There. Okay. So, put that back on. Let me turn it off. And then one last taste test. Oh, it's getting really nice and creamy. Just like an avocado mousse. Oh yeah, beautiful. All right, let me, let's see here. Okay, so see I have a little bit of, here. I have a little bit of chocolate mousse on the spatula, so I'm just going to taste it with my finger. I can taste it now and see if it needs any more sweetener. Okay. I personally don't like my treats really sweet. So that said, I'm not going to add any more honey. This is my dessert. This is my taste treat. Maybe if I had company coming or something, I'd add a little bit more honey. But truth be told, I'm going to add some raspberries. And those are naturally sweet. So that said, I'm going to scoop some out. Let me angle the camera back over here. I'm going to put the honey away. Get that out of my face. And then I'll be right back. Don't go away. I have to rinse that sticky avocado or crusty avocado off my fingers. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my fancy dessert dish or serving you whatever cup dish. It's not a cup or a dish. It's actually a really funky, cool, twisted, right here, martini glass. I hardly ever drink martinis out of this at home. Whenever I do have one, it's usually at the restaurant. But anyway, so I think it's a really pretty cup, a serving dish. So I'm going to take this out. So I just unlocked and took the lid off. See, my lid just twisted and snapped it off. I'll be right back. Let me take this over here to the sink for a quick rinse. And then what I'm going to do is unplug it. So there's no safe, it's all safe. There's no hazard of it. The blade, actually it won't start anyway because I just took the lid off. And then I'm going to twist it off gently. Then I'm going to angle the camera this way so you can kind of see what I'm doing from this angle. And then I'm just going to serve it from here. Here's my cute little serving spoon. It's smaller than a little teaspoon. It's my dessert spoon. Move the camera back a little bit. And let's see, I think I'm going to use this wooden spoon instead of the spatula. Now, if I really wanted to be fancy, and I could, but I don't have any in stock, I could take this chocolate mousse in here, this rich, creamy avocado chocolate mousse, and stick it in a pastry bag. And those of you who are cooks or home chefs or bakers know what that is. Pastry bags is where you put frostings in it and fillings and such, and like chocolate mousse. And then you squeeze it out through a special what is it? Oh, a twist-on contraption that comes out in different shapes. One day I'll show you. It's too hard to explain unless you've already had an experience with it. But anyway, I don't have one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scoop this out with this little wooden spoon. And I'm going to stick one dollop like this
right there. And just kind of stir it around a little, make it look kind of pretty, maybe a little bit more. Stir it around a little bit. Not that it really matters to make it like a little whip thing on the tip, a little whip tip on the end, because I just realized I'm actually going to cover that anyway with, let's see, first of all, remember those raspberries right here? Well, just gonna add some here. So how about one in the center and then some on the outside, because I do enjoy the beautiful berries. Okay, so this is a very healthy dessert. It is very low in sweetener. It has no artificial sweeteners. It has approximately a tablespoon and a half of, oh, that's pretty, of organic raw honey. It has a lot of healthy fats. The healthy fats from the avocado, and then I've got these beautiful walnuts. Now, you know, I've talked about walnuts before. Let me show this to you. Excuse me. Move the camera over here. See those beautiful walnuts? So what do they look like? To me, they look like little brains. Well, guess what? Walnuts are brain food. So that's one of the healthy benefits of eating walnuts, is it's they're good for your brain. So what else? So we have the healthy fats and the walnuts as well. A lot of nice, I think it's omega-3s. So healthy fats in the walnut, healthy fats in the avocado. What else? A lot of antioxidants in this healthy dessert treat here. Walnuts also have copper and manganese. They also, gentlemen, they improve the sperm quality. Rock on, baby. You want more virile sperm quality? Have some walnuts. Shit, you gotta have a damn sense of humor. If you don't, please stop watching me. All right, so anyway, and it's also high in fiber. So there's a lot of vitamin E in here, fiber, copper, manganese, antioxidants. This is a beautiful, healthy alternative dessert. Look at that. See? Look at how pretty that is. Ay, Dios mío. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. And you saw it was so simple to make. You just threw everything in the food processor, or if you have a bullet, you can do it the same way and whip it up and stick it in a beautiful dessert cup. Doesn't have to be a, let me angle the camera again. It doesn't have to be a fancy glass like this one. Can you see that? I don't know, the lighting, it's nighttime. Anyway, but it is a fancy glass. It just makes it more special. So there you have it. There's my beautiful raspberry, walnut, chocolate, avocado, healthy mousse dessert. All right? So here's my cute little spoon. You got it, brothers and sisters. Gotta take the bite. Awesome bite. I'm excited. Here goes. Ah, thank you, Great Spirit, for this beautiful, beautiful, natural, healthy, alternative treat. Ah, just because I raise the vibration level of this food to meet my body's powerful vibrational needs. There you go. All right, here goes. Here goes, and then we'll say goodnight. So I'm gonna grab a walnut, raspberry, and a scoop of mousse. Can you smell it? Chocolatey. Okay. All right. Well, the dance says it all. Brings some good joy. Until we meet again, if you love these videos, or not so much, please share them. Somebody out there is going to find them beneficial. Healthy, natural alternatives. I love y'all. Thanks for showing up. Until we meet again, adios.